All right, y'all. This is going to be a side note for those who are interested, those who need it, and those who are ready for it. Um, if you are a vegan, proteins, coconut oil, um, sweet potatoes, avocados, um, beans, multigrains, and oats. You can also, for your minerals, Irish sea moss, just make sure you get it imported from the islands so you know it's real. 90 some odd minerals that you need for your body, right? An electric, excuse me, an electric food diet, energy food, fruits. I call vegetables fruits. My main reason, because when I was, heavily into the Bible at that time with Christianity, I still studied the Bible for study purposes, obviously, and certain things. But Baruch Yahuwah, there's no word vegetable in the Bible, not one time. So there's that. But fruits for energy, and fruits that look like your body, parts of your body. When you cut it open, like melons, tomatoes, look at the seeds, the color of the seeds. The apple, when you cut it open, looks like the lungs. You can eat the seeds of these fruits because some of them are good for parasite detoxification, like papaya, pumpkin, um, so on and so forth. Black walnut, uh, hemp seed also is good in protein, and flax seed as well. So get your seeds, your nuts, your oats, your grains. Make sure that you get them either from the earth, go foraging and stuff like that, and or from farmers markets or somewhere where it's organic, and make sure it's unrefined, um, and stuff like that, because you want to get the highest quality of nutrition that you possibly can. Omegas 3s, 9s, and fatty acids. You want to stay away from gelatin because it's a pork product. You want to stay away from pork, period. Um, Study acids, study the endocannabinoid system, study about Dr. Sabi, Yaki Awakening. Those are YouTube channels. Yaki Awakening, I Awakening. um, Dr. Sebi, Sebi, endocannabinology, Dr. Rachel Knox, that's dealing with cannabis, marijuana. Rick Simmons, that'll give you knowledge on the flower, on hemp, and on CBD oil, which the endocannabinoid system regulates every other system of systems in your body, including your central nervous system, decalcifying your pineal gland, which they call the third eye, and your energy chakra system alignment, and so on and so forth. All right. To enhance your nutrition, you want to hit yourself with frequencies, and I'm talking about 432 hertz, 528 hertz, 963 hertz, um, 369 hertz, 693 hertz, 174, 471, 147. Those are also detoxifying and help deprogram from the targeted individual patterns and or low frequency EMF ELF waves, electromagnetic ELF waves frequencies, which is connected to DARP and HARPA, that is also dealing with COVID and Project Bluebeam, and these cell phone microwave frequency towers, in the name of Wi-Fi and Hi-Fi and Li-Fi and Bluetooth. And you want to study about that in the Lily Wave. Here's an extra source, extremerealitycheck.com. Look for the link that says it's time for a paradigm shift, or go through her Rumble or her YouTube and they'll lead you there. She is a Christian, but she was also ex-military. I don't do the Christian thing, but I know that when she's talking about these specific things that she speaks about, where it comes from and how it connects to my heritage, which is one reason why I talk a lot about our heritage and getting that receipt and record straight when it comes to indigenous, native, original peoples and oriental people, right? Um, Herbs and spices also you want to get heavily in, because it's where you're going to get a lot of your vitamins, and minerals, so on and so forth, right? Heavy metal detoxifications, go ahead and study that. Start studying people who are off-grid living. One is Uh, her name is Heidi. Um, Homestead farming. I'm trying to give you a really good resource because I love the way that she puts it together. Um, so let me type it in real quick. Let's say um, then with the herbs and spices, you can definitely get back into what they do for the body, how they help with your menstrual cycles, among many other different things that you can possibly imagine. Um, with that can really help you with detoxing, antiseptics, even learning how to get rid of pests or bugs and animals and stuff that you don't want in your house, or around the house or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to use a bunch of poisons around your house to get rid of these animals and creatures, but you also can help. It'll also help you fight against Monsanto Incorporation and the military weapons of chemical warfare and neural warfare, on top of many other things and the side effects and stuff that come with that. So you can go on YouTube, type in health benefits of guava, health benefits of clove or lavender, or so on and so forth. And there are some really good people with some really good information on there, that you can look up. Things that you can use for your hair, the same type of things, right? Stepping into the ancient path, right? And or tapping into shamanism in a whole another way. Um, I gotta find her name because that's gonna bother me. Um, Homestead. Uh, I need to find her name, and when I find her name, I will leave. Oop, got it. Rain Country, Daluya. So I'm going to leave her link, in the message portion of this video, so that you can hit that link and you can go um, directly to her page. Okay. I'm also creating a YouTube page that is going to say, or YouTube playlist that is going to say, if you want to be a vegan. Okay, so if you wanna be a vegan, all right. I am making it public so you can find it. Um, and her video dealing with benefits of clove will be the first video up there, and then I will be bringing some of the things that I have brought and put together over the years, as well, and so on and so forth. From there, I will also put a link to Yaki Awakening and um, uh, or Yaki Awakened, sorry, to Yaki Awakened and Dr. Sabi and Dr. Rachel Knox, so that you can definitely go check out those people and get that information, and so on and so forth, because I'll just leave it in the playlist. You're gonna need that. Um, all right. And this, I'm going to be introducing you to a lot of our shamanism and our shaman medicines. All right. Because you need to know this stuff, and you have a right to know this stuff, and you need to be prepared for this type of stuff because it is necessary. All right. So there is that. So we got Yaki Awakening, we got Rain Country, we got Dr. Rachel Knox. Um, and getting educated about cannabis is a must. If people are not doing that, you're definitely abusing that sacred plant. Um, it is a beautiful plant. It should be respected, and it should be cherished. That is Hadarek. Okay. Um, and then who else said? Dr. Sebi, right? So Dr. Sebi. There are things that I have learned that Dr. Sebi did not know of or he didn't speak of for whatever reasons, which is also why I go into a lot of these other people and their information as well, to enhance and advance the knowledge and bring people further than um, than that. All right, Rick Simmons. You also need to study your genetic type. Um, There are haplogroups and subhaplogroups. You need to study your genetics and your dealing with your DNA and your blood type. All right. For example, some people have blood type A, B, positive or negative, or blood type 0 or O, positive or negative, and so on and so forth. Okay, that's what I mean. That's what I mean by that. So having a knowledge base of that is definitely crucial to your growth and development, and practicing what you're learning, and so you're able to grow in that. All right. If any of you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via phone 983-220-8044. Again, 983-220-8044. And you can reach out to me on Telegram. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp. You can reach out to me on Instagram. All right. Instagram, we watching YouTube, but you can get to my Instagram from my YouTube. Telegram and WhatsApp, you'll have to reach out to me by text and or message via YouTube, phone number, and or Instagram, because there will be knowledge of things that I will not be posting on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. That is good knowledge for you that you need to know, especially in situations for situational awareness and shit hits the fan preparedness and off-grid prepared living and experience, right? You want to get out and experience things so that you're not just talking about, oh, I know, but you have no experience, because that's where the discipline and the wisdom come from. Experience, right? Encountering the knowledge on how and why we have the knowledge, right? The virtue and the value of it, all right? Um, you can also get extra access to the greater version of our manual Shit Hits the Fan preparedness guides, as well as dissolving fear-based trauma and our shaman medicine um, uh, lifestyles, if you will, and certain types of medicines and how to utilize these medicines in ways